is justice denied. This cannot be more true in the case of the family members of the insurgency victims whose wait for justice has now touched 2 decades, even as the country marked the 15th year of the signing the Comprehensive Peace Accord yesterday. The historic signing at the time has brought the then underground Maoist outfit into mainstream politics and thereby ushering the country into a new era. Good morning, I'm Sarah Chitrakar and these are the headlines of the hour. The Nepal Bar Association intensified third round of protest programs demanding the Chief Justice to step down, boycott hearings across the country. The hearing process of the proposed ambassadors for 3 countries postponed after the required lawmakers failed to appear for the parliamentary hearing. Ruling Taliban imposed ban on women from appearing in television dramas in Afghanistan under new rules. Female journalists and presenters told to cover head on screen. And German player Alexander Zverev tames Daniil Medvedev to lift the ATP finals for the 2nd time in his career. The Nepal Bar Association has boycotted hearings at all courts across the country from yesterday, demanding the resignation of the Chief Justice. The umbrella organization of law practitioners, which had earlier centralized its first stage protest at the Supreme Court, has started agitation at all courts across the country from yesterday. Meanwhile, law practitioners continued their protest program at the Supreme Court premises yesterday as well. The hearings scheduled for yesterday in courts in all the 7 provinces were largely hampered due to the ongoing protest of the Nepal Bar Association. The association also claimed that all the hearings other than cases related to habeas corpus were suspended yesterday. It marked the 15th year of signing the Comprehensive Peace Accord between the then government and the Maoist CPN-Maoist. The main highlights of the agreement were the promulgation of the Constitution through the Constituent Assembly, integration of Maoist rebels into National Army, transitional justice and socio-economic transformation. More in this report.
The victims of the insurgency period are yet to get justice, even as political parties who have been in power since then have failed to finalize transitional justice. It may be recalled that CPN Maoist Center Chairman Pushpakamal Dahal, who had led the insurgency, was the executive head of the country twice, while another leader, Baburam Bhattarai, also led the government once. Likewise, the party has been in the government several times. However, it has not yet been able to finalize the transitional justice. While signing the agreement, both the sides had agreed to constitute the Truth and Reconciliation Commission and the Commission of Investigation on Enforced Disappeared Persons within 6 months. However, it took 8 years to form these 2 commissions, and they have been able to only collect general complaints so far during the past 7 years. Experts opine that political forces should be serious to complete the remaining works, as these commissions alone cannot address the conflict-era issues to provide justice to the victims.
The Federal Parliament and committees under the Parliament are assigned to make state bodies functional and accountable. However, the hearing process of the proposed ambassador for India, the United States and the United Kingdom scheduled for yesterday were postponed after lawmakers, including those from the ruling Nepali Congress, were not present at the Parliamentary Hearing Committee meeting, exhibiting their height of negligence. More in this report.
Parliamentary Hearing Committee Chairman Lakshman Lal Karna and officials at the Parliament Secretariat reached Singhadarbar to attend the meeting called for 11 on Sunday morning. 2 lawmakers, each of the main opposition CPN-UML and CPN-Maoist Centre, appeared after an hour, while all 3 lawmakers from the ruling Nepali Congress did not appear in the meeting. Committee Chair Karna was then compelled to put off the meeting after 2 hours due to the lack of required quorum. The 15-member committee is limited to 12 members at the moment, of which at least 7 members are required for the hearing. Likewise, lawmakers of CPN Unified Socialist also failed to appear at the meeting. The absence of Nepali Congress lawmakers has been reportedly linked with political equation and its impact during the hearing. Absentees of the meeting have made excuses of party conventions. The next meeting has been called for 3rd of December. It may be recalled that the cabinet had given top priority to the recommendation of Shankar Sharma as the ambassador for India, Sridhar Khatri for the United States, and Gyan Chandra Acharya for the United Kingdom on 28th of October. As per the constitution, the hearing of the proposed ambassadors should be carried out within 45 days of the recommendation. Experts opine such negligence seen among lawmakers shows their unaccountability towards the state mechanism.
In our Public Voice segment, we had asked in various districts what should be done to spend the development budget on time. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
पहिले योजना बन्नुपर्छ, पहिले कार्यविधि बन्नुपर्छ।
बजेटलाई समयमा त्यसलाई पास गर्नु पर्यो।
योजना सुरुवात भनेको चाहिँ नि बजेट निकासा भएको 1 महिना भित्रमै सुरु गरिसक्यो भने यसको चाहिँ समस्या हुँदैन।
कर्मचारी र जनप्रतिनिधिले विकास बजेट खर्च गर्नको लागि इमानदारता देखायो भने मात्र खर्च हुन सकिन्छ।
Time now for our segment, Public Pulse, where text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Here's the question. What's your say on the ruling alliance lawmakers not being present at the hearing of the proposed ambassadors at the Parliamentary Hearing Committee meeting? Your options are A. Height of negligence, B. Not in priority, and C. Compulsion. The voting is on. Type any WS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Let's move on to sports update.
Sports News.
Defending champions Machindra are taking on NRT in the match under Martyrs Memorial A Division League. The Machindra versus NRT clash is scheduled for 4:45 p.m. kickoff at Dashrath Stadium. The star-studded Machindra are gunning to defend their title with Bimal Khartimagar, Sujal Shrestha, Rajin Dhimal and Bishal Rai in their lineup. Machindra coach Pravesh Katwal sounded confident on the eve of the match yesterday when he said that his team is quite upbeat about their chances. On the other side of the pitch, NRT boasts of an experienced coach in the form of Raju Kaji Shakya, who said that the performance in their first match will tell about the team's prospect this time around. NRT had finished the league last season in the 8th position. Meanwhile, in the first match of the day, Tribhuvan Army are pitted against Nepal Police Club in a departmental derby. Tribhuvan Army's journey in the last edition had agonizingly fell short as they were pushed to 2nd position by 2 points. Nepal Police Club, on the other side, are banking on a youthful squad this season. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good day.